if we're going to have a coaching conversation, we probably should have a conversation about what coaching is. Coaching is a way of getting more out of yourself than you can get on your own. Imagine that there are sort of 3 levels of coaching. And at level 1, that's performance coaching. So I'm trying to help you get the best out of yourself in the moment. So maybe get the best out of yourself for a big conversation or a big meeting. Get the best out of yourself before a performance. Get the best out of yourself before a game or a match. At level 2, how do you get the best out of yourself in relationships? How do you get the best out of yourself in business? Well, then you go to a business coach or a relationship coach. Now, the conversation you and I are going to have is a transformative conversation. It's what I call a meaningful conversation about the nature of the human experience. And the purpose of that is so that we can get to a 3rd level, a transformative coaching. We're not looking to get more out of ourselves in one moment or even get more out of ourselves in a particular life area. We're taking a deeper look at who we are and how we work and what life is and how life works. It's almost as though a whole new way of being in the world is what emerges. It's not you as you know yourself, but a little bit better. It's actually you unleashed. My favorite moment with my dogs is the moment where I let them off the lead and they realize they can run. There's a beautiful moment when they're off leash and they've been released so that they can go, where you just see pure freedom, pure joy, unbridled aliveness. That's what we're up to here. We're looking to unleash you from all the ideas you've got about yourself, about life, about the past, about what's possible and not possible for you. So you can experience yourself moving in the world with that level of freedom and joy and aliveness. You come alive. You wake up to yourself at a deeper level. And imagine that you're a coach and Bill Gates comes to you for coaching, but he has amnesia. He can't remember that he's Bill Gates. And he's just this kind of slightly geeky older guy who wants to learn about how to run a business because you're a really good business coach. And the question is, if you had Bill Gates in front of you with amnesia, would you spend your time trying to share your top business strategies? Or would you want to spend your time waking him up to who he really is? Waking him back up to what is already inside him? Now, I'm guessing I know the answer to that. Well, that's one of the sort of 3 things that we're going to be doing throughout this program is we're going to be waking up to our aliveness, waking up to who and what we really are at a deeper level. And it doesn't matter if you think you already know who you are or if you have no idea who you are, because it's non-conceptual. We're not looking for you to come up with an answer like, who I am blah, 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 blah. We're looking for you to have an experience of that inner aliveness, that inner spark. Because when you come from that spark, I sometimes call it a divine spark, because it's beyond our little human perspective. It's spiritual in nature. It is beyond the form. It's before all the ideas that we all have about who we are and how life works. When we live from that spark that you might see in a baby's eyes, that you might see in an animal as an expression of joy, that you might experience in yourself in whatever your favorite activities in life are. Those moments that are often talked about as flow or the zone or being in the groove. When you learn to find that place in yourself and live from it more and more, it lights you on fire. There was a preacher in the 19th century, and someone asked him, what's the secret to coming up with all these great things that you do and say? And he said, I just light myself on fire and see what happens. So most coaching, most therapy takes this idea of psychology and goes, right, we need to fix your psychology. Let's diagnose first. Let's find out how you're broken, and then let's fix it. And there are, I think, over 450 different psychologies that each one has a different theory about what's broken and how to fix it. We're not going to mess with any of that. We all have habitual ways of thinking about life that, if that was all we were, would really limit us, and we really would need to sort that out and fix it. No matter how broken you think you are, or how together you think you are, as you learn to navigate beyond your psychology, in spite of your psychology, in a way almost from that place in you that was always there before you even developed a psychology, you're going to find life so much easier to navigate, and you're going to find yourself not only with more of this pure energy and aliveness coming through you, but you're going to shoot yourself in the foot a heck of a lot less often. And that's going to do a world of good for you too. You get to create cool stuff in the world. Because most people hire a coach because they want to create cool stuff in the world. There's something that would be really exciting for them. That they go, wow, if I could get to this level in my field, or if I could bring this change about in the world, or in my life, or with my family, or with myself, that would be amazing. We're going to go about it a little bit differently. Because in order to create the cool stuff, you need to be able to navigate relatively free of your psychology.